Hi guys, and welcome to yet another Rimax video. Something a little different and a little more stupid this time, because isn't that right? From time to time we need to cool off, chill out, have a break, do something stupid, do something cool. Pretty embarrassingly, I'd say this is the only transformer power supply I've got at the moment. I was trying to actually, this is a car battery charger, by the way. I did have problems with my battery. I had to replace it, but of course at first I had to try and recharge it. I couldn't find a single transformer to build a simple charger in all my stuff, so I'm basically left with only switching mode power supplies, which are great for like digital electronics and stuff that I do, but for power stuff, not really, mostly because they require high energy, high current. They usually turn off as a short circuit protection. This is a car charger. This evening we won't have any battery to charge. Instead we have these PCB leftovers from the component recovery process that I've been through. By the way, you can hear the lightning detector in the background. I still have no idea if it actually detects lightning or not. Yeah, because I was talking about that too. I actually had to go to some crazy modifications. Well, crazy. Not expected modifications from the original circuit. And judging by the look of this, which does indeed seem to be at least a small to medium size storm cloud, and it's not the only one around. There's more, of course, it focuses on the dirt on the window. Well, you saw this one, and as I can see on the radar and weather forecast, there surely are a lot of lightnings around. I'm glad I didn't detect that. No, I wouldn't be very surprised. Last night it was beeping on mobile signal, on GSM signal, so yeah, I had to replace, actually these green small inductors here are out of the circuit right now. They're disconnected, and I used this coil from a microwave oven fan, the one that circulates the air so it doesn't stay inside. It's really stupid because it was supposed to work with these smaller ones. I don't know what's going on that web page, and multiple persons reporting the circuit working. I know that it doesn't work because this is what I did the first time and it didn't work, and I had to do some modifications. I have no idea what I did at that time when the beeper circuit failed a few days ago. That was like years after I've modified the first version, so I don't remember anything about what I did back then. But it turns out, yeah, that replacing the LC oscillating circuit with this huge inductor right here and a simple radio variable capacitor. And it's really interesting because it has the big armature, the big discs, and then on top it has 4 more adjustable capacitors, and I can actually use a screwdriver here, and as a storm comes in I can turn these left to right and actually see the results. So it's beeping right now. There are storm clouds. I don't see any lightning. I have no idea. How the hell is this turning into something else? Okay, just a quick check and then we're back to the original idea. You can see there's one about, I don't know, this is about 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers. I'm not very sure. I want it to be true because I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, you can receive radio signals hundreds of miles away from the radio station with nothing but, you know, a few basic components. The very popular coil and diode radio. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did that, but there's more testing to be done. I can't be sure right now. Okay, back to what I was doing. These are some SMD leftovers from the PCB component recovery thing I was doing. Nothing useful left on them, just like tiny chips and sensors and blob chips and things that I really can't do anything with. There are a few components here, but mostly I have a ton of others. If I'll ever need some, I'll have where to choose from. And now let's switch to the tripod and let me show you what I have in mind for these. It's not nice, so we better prepare for some carnage. I remember I really liked doing this a while ago. Let's see if I got the... Okay, it's the right position. Let's see, what I really like to do is basically touch these on the circuit board and see what happens. By the way, there was a fuse on the car battery charger. Come on. How come this never works? You stupid little thing. Okay, you're gonna have to trust me on this one. There's a blown fuse there. The fuse has been replaced with a pair of tweezers going directly into the contacts, so I can keep doing this. You can hear the lightning detector going off from the sparks. And let's go on with it. See what we got. Oh, got a shock. What the hell? Well, I surely wasn't expecting that from a 12-volt battery charge. There we go. That was just a PCB trace. I want the chip to blow. I could use a bit more zoom. It's still powered on. What if I clip it on here? You seriously gonna tell me this blob chip can take all this current without complaining, not a tiny single little bit? I'm getting shocked again. I don't know what's the deal with that. It's supposed to be maybe unmeasured leads. But not now. This is disappointing. How come you can't blow this? Let's see. Capacitors, not the. There's a small transistor here. No? Wonder if I switch the polarity. I'm gonna grab another one. This is really, and I really have no issue with the power here. It's just not doing much. Or maybe these leads are corroded. I don't think so. Let's try this one. I'm sure this one will be better. I actually can't believe I cannot blow a blob chip like this. What the hell? Let's see, let's look for some. Oh. Maybe try putting a minus on minus and or maybe there's not just as much power as, oh, it's still just the tracks on the PCB. These ones are very disappointing. Let's see this web camera. Let's get it more into. Something's going on the other side. Oh, there you go. Let's see, where's the middle image here? That's the fun I remember. That's the fun I remember. It fools me because I don't know what side to look on. Let's try this video chip. I think it's mostly dead. Now, is it over that soon? Power still going. There's this tiny chip here. Let's try to destroy this one as well. Can you take my full power? Can you little bastard? Oh, the wires are heating up. Diode. Okay. That's a good one. Transistor. You blew this one out as well. Another transistor. Or is it a chip? There you go. Okay, now for this one, let's see one more blob. This one's from a telephone, I think. What will it do? Those are the traces. They're so thin, they just quickly flash. It's like a camera flash. And they go out so fast. See? And just go boop! And they're gone, and then they look like they're laser etched or something. No? Can I please has a zoom? Can I please has a focus? Focus, goddammit! What's the thing with cameras and focus? No. There you go. Finally. See those? They're like laser burnt. I still want the blob to go boom. impossible, it doesn't do anything. Next, a mouse PCB. I reckon this one's gonna be a little bit better. Don't even know where to connect it. There's some kind of an PCB antenna here. Or maybe this transistor. Ouch! That was nice. Let's see this tiny chip. I want to burn the sensor. Well, I tried to burn the sensor and the tiny chip blew up. Let's go for the transistor, shall we? Another PCB trace. Pretty boring, I'd say. Maybe another diode. Someone just shot himself in the head. He said, "I'll have no more of this." Some more of this tiny chip. Oh, that was good. That's smoky. Ow! Still can't understand why it shocks me. Another mouse. Maybe we'll have better luck with this one. There's some kind of module here. Let's try the sensor first. I don't think there's much happening. You know, with these sensors, I think it just pops the thin hairs inside. I wonder if I would go for a larger PCB track. Let's see, this one. Oh wow, that can take the full power. can feel the wires vibrating at 50 Hz in my hands when there's a short. So it's pretty interesting how these tiny traces actually can take more than these wires. I was expecting a lot more out of these, to be honest. Well, that's something. I'm mostly getting these wires melting in my hand rather than interesting stuff happening with these. I also guess there's not much power in this thing. It's only rated like for 5 amps. I remember the last time I did this I had like a 250 watt toroidal transformer, so that was something else entirely. Oh, that did something. Not too much. Maybe we'll get lucky with this one. Let's see. I hope this one will be better, because I don't think I have anything else. How can these things take so much power? The wires are heating in my hand. That's impressive. Maybe there really isn't enough current in this transformer for some interesting results. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back another time with some more powerful power supply for this. It just doesn't work. And that's pretty much what I have. You know what? I'll just sacrifice a board like this, like a DVD writer board. And let's see what this thing does. Because most of the stuff in here I have no use for them anyway, so I'll go with the minus here and see what. Oh, that's boiling. Oh, that burns. But you know, it's nothing spectacular like with other power supplies. They would just blow up in pieces. This one's just like slowly boiling its insides. Nah. How about this one? I got shot! There's a tiny little bit of this one that flew away, but still. Come on, I need more. What is this? Smoke for ants? I think I should have stopped the video like 10 minutes ago. There's not much going on here.
Except my wife being worried.
She doesn't know what I did before I met her, so it's okay for her to be worried. I'm just disappointed. It's a good thing the lightning detector works now. Apparently nothing ever works when you need it to. What else? Oh, this is a 7808. I'm totally sparing that one if I can. This diode here. I've always wanted to see a normal diode going boom. Does it do that? Yep. Oh. That's quite a show. Wow. It melted the solder, so that's around at least 200 to 150 degrees Celsius there. Oh, I can actually rip the 08 off the board. Don't know if it's still intact, but it's worth trying. Let's see another diode here. They just crack. It's as if someone cuts them with the pliers. But the temperature is amazing. This right here is above 200 degrees Celsius. It melts the solder on them. And this is where you can clearly see the good design of PCBs, because even with this much heat, if you take a look at it, there's basically nothing wrong except for the diode that's split in half all over the board. But you know, there are poorly designed boards that, you know, the traces fall off, they burn, they tear apart, all sort of that stuff, and there's nothing here to see, you know, other than the component totally blown. What else? Anything on this side? These are some more controllers for the two motors of the DVD writer drive. Let's see if these can. Nah. Well, let's try another PCB trace. It's one of these here. Let me see which one. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whoop. These are interesting. All these pins. Yeah. Let's try that. Nope. Where do I get a minus? Like, That should be a nice ground point. Let's see the ice. Oh, let's try this one. And another one is totally burning. I gotta turn the zoom a bit so you won't miss anything. Oh, that's some good smoke. Oh yeah. Oh, that's some good smoke. Those are the good days, come on. You can do it. You can do it. I think it's already glowing red hot there. As I told you, really not much power here. Like with a 200 watt transformer, this thing would make a hole in the ceiling. That's definitely cooking. Whoop. This. No? You know, and now just take this to an electronics repair shop and just go. It just stopped working. I don't know what's wrong with it. That will be an interesting board to repair. Well, come on. How about this one? Yep. Oh, I can hear it in the transformer. Man. What if I go here? Small capacitor. That's a diode, by the way. These things go. Oh, and I remember, if you know Louis Rossman's channel, he was repairing a board, and there was these diodes are like are hell on a PCB. These, look at it go. This thing will burn a hole right through the board. Look at that. I'll actually keep going until it stops, just so you can see how bad this can get. Let's see if I can zoom in until it dies. Did it? Oh. Wait. Jesus, are you serious? That's enough. And let's go. Can I really not zoom in any closer? It finally died. And still it was glowing red hot. Look at this, there's nothing on the other side, but it kind of destroyed part of the board. More of this. How about this long one here? No? I'm still burning the big one. The big one's smoking. I've got a constant contact here. Now I feel pretty sorry for not having an infrared temperature measuring device, you know. Oh, this one goes as well. Yeah, come on. You don't think you're getting away alive from this, are you? Do you? My English. I see that the current is just low enough that most of them just slowly smoke away like this. And that's not something that I wanted. What if, well, this one's getting really hot. Grab this out slowly and nicely. Not getting much more out of this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.